Welcome everyone to your new moon in Gemini reading. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. And cross watchers, of course. Okay, guys. We're stepping into this powerful energy shift with this new moon in Gemini. We have the card out here. This is the communication is key. I did get a new light, so everything's much better now, guys. And try to fix that saturation on my video camera. My son found that, so thank you, son. Okay, so anyways, yes, we're back to being bright again. As almost as bright as this sun card is showing on this video. So this is the Great Central Gateway card. And before we dive into your specific sign over here, guys, this is the collective part of the reading. So let's look at how this new moon in Gemini is going to affect each and every one of you collectively. So this Great Central Sun card over here is representing the ultimate source of spiritual light, truth, illumination. And when we pair it to this high vibrational light of the Gemini, the sign that rules the mind, our intellect, and throat chakra, the message is crystal clear, right? I mean, it is coming out clear as day. It's time to bring those hidden mental oppressions into the light. This card is about abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. It's the same as the sun. So, lately many of you may have been feeling this heavy weight in your mind. You may be feeling trapped in cycles of overthinking, anxiety, playing that same old painful story from your past, just like hitting that repeat button over and over again. But this Gemini energy can split our focus and make our thoughts feel scattered or highly chaotic. Okay, but this new moon is the divine reset button. Okay, so it's saying, let's hit the reset button. It's like, I know what I'm doing to you, but I want you to hit the reset button. Crazy, right? So the central sun is shining its light into those dark corners of your mind, and it's exposing the toxic narratives and maybe those lies that people are telling you, those thoughts that tell you that you're not good enough, or that you will always be stuck in this heavy energy. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate for you, throw away. But this collective shift is asking you to take control of those internal dialogues. Okay. It's an invitation to step through this gateway of mental freedom, clear out the noise, and align your thoughts with the ultimate peace. Okay, so today we're going to look into your chakras as well as your current energy blocks to see exactly how you can clear the path for this beautiful new beginning that this new moon is giving you. So, guys, let's take a deep breath in with me. Bring in peace. And go ahead and let it all out and let that past go, grounding yourself in the present moment. And let's see what the divine has to say for your specific sign. Okay, Libra, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. Getting a chakra card. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Okay, let's get out a healing card. Mental repetition. Ooh. Okay, so just right off the bat, let's go straight to the chakra card. This card is connecting directly to your solar plexus and your third eye, my friends, okay? Of what I can do and how I perceive things, how I see things. And right now in the present moment, the divine is shining this kind of like direct light on a deep layer of your hidden failures. You could feel shame or regret, something of this nature, okay? You've been carrying this around for too long. It's like, you know, in seriousness, I mean, we look at who you are, right? You sit between the mentally analytical Libra and then this intense emotional Scorpio, right? So it can definitely be intensely and incredibly hard on yourself when it comes to failures, things of this nature, right? You've been looking at the past situations, relationships, decisions that didn't work out. You've been labeling them and yourself as a failure. Could even be failure to communicate clearly. But this card is a powerful warning that you're holding on to an illusion, something that's not meant for you. That's just not the way it really works, right? The divine wants you to know that there are no failures truly in life, right? We walk with faith. We walk with trust. The only lessons is that. That's exactly what it is. The only lessons are pruning us to be the better version of ourselves, right? There are true purposes. We're going to fail. We're going to fall. But it doesn't mean you're a failure just because you fall or you have problems, right? You just get up, dust yourself off, right? So you don't want to hold on to those things too long, because if you look back at it, you're saying, I learned this lesson, right? So he's in this preparation right now for your true purpose within life. Okay, some things are just not meant to be. No matter how much you wanted to fix it, how much you wanted it. Was it truly a lost opportunity, or was it a closed door that didn't want to open for you because it wasn't for you, right? And even if it was for you, maybe it wasn't going to last long, so I could give you something different. So we have the mental repetition over here, which is like just keeps playing this movie over and over and over again. Just like I said in the very beginning of the video, right? Playing those old stories, you know, on repeat over and over. So it's keeping you feeling oppressed and emotionally exhausted. So it's almost like the spirit wants you to know, guys. Okay, the remedy right now is to actively break that loop. Hit the reset button. The new moon in Gemini says hit the reset button, and not on the loop of the repetition of what keeps going on. Hit the reset button of I'm not doing this, right? There's no reason to have to keep playing this old memory, right? It interrupts your prayers. It interrupts your peace, your daily lives. It can interrupt your new upcoming relationships, jobs, things that you're doing. So you want to declare that the past has no power over your peace and who you are. It was a learning stone. It was a stepping stone to something I needed to learn, but I don't have to live it every day. Right? That's not who I am or what life was meant to be. It wasn't meant to live on repeat over and over again. It's some broken record. Okay. Okay, guys. So we do have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel coming out is a beautiful direct message from the divine that your luck, your energy, and your seasons are definitely shifting. It's time to shift. The wheel is turning in your favor. It is right side up. It says it's time now, Libra, Scorpio. Any feeling of being stuck, stagnant, trapped in that mental loop of repetition is now going to be broken away, breaking down. There could even be this sudden burst of this divine alignment and change that just happens, you know, as soon as you say enough. And then the hard times are moving out and this brand new positive cycle is moving in. It's just you putting your foot down saying enough is enough. I'm done. And watch the wheel move. Now, when I say it changes overnight, we do know Rome, even though it was built in a night, really wasn't built in a night. Right? It's going to take a little bit of time, but still, let's get that wheel going, right? You have the Hierophant coming out. Beautiful. This represents the higher wisdom, divine truth, and spiritual authority. It also feels like you're divinely guided through this process. It shows you're being called to align with your mind and your eternal truths, my friends. The Hierophant's about eternal truths, the real truths, not what you keep playing out in your mind, not the illusions. This is the spiritual protection, this deep sense of order to your daily environment, to your mind, to your situations. This new moon is to stop staring at the past and calling it failure. Cut that cord on that mental repetition that drains your spirit, my friends. Trust that the wheel is turning to lift you up out of these shadows, right? Allow that central sun, to get rid of that. It's putting the light where the shadow was, and anchor your soul into this divine truth and protection that this Hierophant is here, sitting here saying, this is where the truth really is. Right? The past is gone. You can't fix it. Allow the new cycle to come in, right? So that you can feel like you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be, whether it's completely safe, you're ready for the next chapter, and saying, I'm ready. And if you guys do need any kind of cord cutting meditations or anything, you can check out the second channel. I made that channel there for you guys for these types of readings. So that way you can get in there, find what it is you need. It has a playlist as well. Right. But, yeah, if you need that extra step, check out the second channel, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.